Hello, folks. It's Tuesday now, the 18th, and I get mixed up. For the last couple of days, I was thinking today is my brother's birthday. His birthday is tomorrow, the 19th. You know, for the longest time, I would get it mixed up, and I would have to call him. Is it today your birthday, or is it tomorrow? But he's on my mind. Cheers, people. Got on my grapefruit t-shirt. It's a nice quality t-shirt. Nice. Well, just when I think that I don't have anything to talk about, I got a package of music yesterday from someone who I've never met, and I'm assuming that he's either heard of me through the channel and got my address that way, or maybe he's bought music from me before. But I got a package from England of music by a fellow named Jeff Searle. I'm going to look him up right quick. I was actually amazed that the package was intact because he sent it in an envelope, and the envelope was not reinforced with anything, and yet it made it intact. I'm amazed. No cut, no crunch corners or nothing. Anyway, he sent me two 12-inch singles and 6 CDs. I'm looking him up on Discogs because I didn't know of him before. Jeff Searle. Here's one of them. Soundtracks for the Abandoned. This is right up my alley. It's he's an electronic musician, and he's worked some people that I know about, including Django Bates and other folks. I as I looked him up, the name didn't ring a bell to me. Thank you for sending your music to me. I gave everything a run through. But the thing that you sent that I can immediately highly recommend is this thing called Texan Sanskrit Tahiti. And this is Jeff Searle with some other folks. Pat Thomas is another name that he works with here that I've heard of before. I'm liking this stuff. There's a hypno-electro aspect to it. Miles Davis Electric came to mind as I listened to this. The thing that I am impressed with is how there is the hypnotic groove thing going on some of the stuff, and but he does it well. It's like it gets going, and then it just kind of keeps going, and you want it to keep going. I just want to show these and say thank you, Jeff, if you see this. I really appreciate this, and I can recommend this even after just one listen to everything. Pat Thomas, Monads. And this is a live recording from a festival in 1989. I mean, he's even got Phil Minton on voice on this. Marcio Matos on cello. Really, this is and then it explains it in here, the composition, the setup of the improvisation and the idea. This is first listen. Everything was very impressive. Seriously, it's like, yeah. Again, it points out the hugeness of music and how you can never hear of everything. People ask me, like I got a question last night. You ever heard of Black Dresses? Well, no, but I haven't heard of everything, and I'll check them out. But don't be surprised if I don't say anything. I don't know everything, and not everything good strikes me. Good. Sonic Phonics. This is real. This strikes me as real abstract on first listen. Something to do some deep listening to. I'm liking this stuff. I'm not surprised that Jeff Searles' name doesn't ring a bell to me. It's like I may have heard of him before, and I just it didn't. His name didn't. Like for example, he's got this project called Research Laws of Motion. So like this is the latest thing. This is a 2023 release, and he's got some cats on here. Varian Weston on piano is on this. Excuse me. This is some good stuff. I mean, I'm just talking on my first impressions, but this is just what I like. It's groove, it's electronic, it's sound work. Thank you for finally sending me some music, Jeff. And that's what he said. He's been watching me for many years and said it was finally time to send me some of the music because most of these are from the early 2000s, these releases here, except the new Research, that's 2023. And then one more CD, and I like this. This is, again, another one. Central Dada Time by Shock Troops. Dada is the right word. This is very impressionistic. I like the graphics on this. Some good new stuff to listen to. Not that I don't have plenty to listen to already, but it was a nice surprise. I love it. Thank you. And then he sent me 2 pieces of vinyl, 2 12-inch singles, limited edition too. This is Research, 12-inch single, Shape the System, and River Art. I got number 31 out of 100. Boy, I really do appreciate stuff like this. I do. And it's nice, clear vinyl. And this is good. It's one of the groove tracks where they set up these elements, and then it comes together. It's like the way it started was like, okay, then it comes together. This guy is good. And then this one, another Research 12-inch, Day by Day Extra Mixes, number 83. Another clear vinyl. I really appreciate this. Thank you, Jeff, very much. And I'll leave. Real Estate appears to be his label. Real Estate is a reel on a tape recorder. So I'll leave the address. I thought for a minute today it was my brother's birthday. It's tomorrow, and I'm going to talk more about him tomorrow. I was going to do it today, and then I see that I'm a day early. Cheers, people. Man, this weather sucks. It does. It's so humid and close. And we have inclement weather coming in this afternoon. I hope that we survive it. The weather patterns do make me nervous these days. So let me try and grab a record without turning my camera off of the records here, because one of the viewers who is apparently into Nurse with Wound and stuff like this was asking me, did I get back to this? Did I play it? This is one of the things I got from Grapefruit recently, Homotopy to Marie, and this is art piece. I am not necessarily interested in reading about these guys anymore. The music is unsettling. It's not music either. It is and it's not. But it seems like part of the purpose of these recordings is to create a reaction, and I think to unsettle the room. Like a lot of music music sets an ambience. It can create a mood. And this creates a mood, or you could say it destroys a mood. It's uncomfortable to listen to. That's powerful. That's what I have to say about that. That's some powerful art. Okay. I'm not particularly interested in their story anymore. Like if someone sent me a book, I'd probably read it. But is that the sort of thing that I look up to read? No. If anything, the things that I look up to read are things that are based on self-knowledge and higher learning. That'll be the stuff that I'll be reading about. And I have books, but I'm not going to go out and get them to show you. Cheers. So I'm going to leave it there because I don't, other than what I got. Come on. You hear my phone, that my cord, I need a new cord, it's wearing out. So yeah, no, I've just been going through, like, for example, yesterday I listened to both of those cluster albums back to back, and it was an ordeal. By the time I was getting to the end of the Black album, it was an ordeal. It was like, man, I'm going to get through this. It's not pleasant. It's like they're exploring, they're experimenting, they're making sounds, they're doing things. And they're finding out themselves what they're doing as they're doing it. So it's not all necessarily pleasant, but it's a journey, and one well worth taking. So that's where that's at. I'll just do a quick check here, and please hang in there, computer. I am going to break down and get a damn new mouse. I don't understand why this one wore out. How it's like there's a short in it. How did that happen? No, I'm not into comedy. Someone asked me if I like the comedies of Mads Mikkelsen. I'm not into a lot of TV and movies. So no, I'm not into comedy. I can have a laugh and I can be funny. And I hear from someone who lost their cat. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll check. When people bring up stuff that I haven't heard, I may check it out. Mostly I do check it out. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then somebody tells me about something that it's like, oh, I'm glad to find out about this. Mostly it'll be like, oh, okay, I know what this is about. This is cool. This is cool. So I'll talk about my brother some more tomorrow, hopefully, because again, we have possible bad weather this afternoon, and I hope that it misses us or that it doesn't destroy us. And I say that quite sincerely because that's where it's at now. Weather patterns are more intense, and nothing to be played with. It's really windy right now, so who knows what's coming. That's where it's at this morning, folks. Hope you're doing well. I heard from my sister Stephanie. She likes that Ten Rings movie, said it's fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it, I enjoyed it, but it's like I can go easily for a couple of years without watching a movie, and then I'll finally be in the movie mood. And that'll last for maybe a day or two, and then I'm done. Okay, folks, take care.